In this video we will see how to do Harvard referencing. Students submitting any work, assignments, dissertation, need to use the Harvard referencing system. The main purpose of referencing is to explain the ownership of reference and where it can be found. In simpler words, when you cite anything that is another author's work in your essay in the form of statement, conclusion, or opinion, it has to have an authentic source, whether it is directly quoted, paraphrased, or summarized. There are 6 different referencing styles like ARMA, MLA, Oxford, Chicago, and Vancouver. This video is about Harvard style, so make sure you check which one is required for your work. A paraphrase is writing someone else's ideas like authors in your own words without changing the meaning of the original text. It is an alternative to direct quote, but you still have to reference it. Any cited publications in the essay are referred to giving the author's surname and the year of the publication. Some universities prefer space after author's surname and some comma after author's surname, so please check your university referencing guidelines. Paraphrase can be information-focused or author-focused. For information-focused, you write sentence first, then author's name at the end, or in middle, and for author-focused, you write author's name first and then sentence. As you can see in example 1. For information-focused, author's name and date in brackets. And in example 2, for author-focused, just the date in brackets, not author's name. Let's see for direct quote now. A direct quote is taken from the book or any source in its original form without adding or taking out anything from it. Use quotation marks when quoting from a text word for word. Author, date and page number it is taken from. For paraphrase, if you summarize anything, you don't need page number, and for website that doesn't have any page number. However, please check your university guidelines what they prefer. For short quotes, they are written in the body of your text. This is how to cite in the body of an essay or dissertation and is called in-text citation. Any reference you make in the body of an essay must match and should be listed at the end in bibliography. We will see in second video the Harvard standard to list references in bibliography. Longer quotations are separated from the text in their own paragraph by one free line above and below and preceded by a colon. As you can see in the example. Indented left and right margins. Don't use quotation marks, however, check university guidelines what they prefer. For edited quote, if you want to excerpt any longer quote or larger work, you can do that, but you have to make sure that. For omitted parts of the quotation, use ellipses. To show the words are missing. Don't begin or end direct quote with ellipses. If you want to insert any of your own words or different words in the quote, put them in square brackets. Now let's see how to do referencing for 1, 2, and multiple authors in essay. So for one author, it'll be simply the sentence and author's surname and date. Make sure when you start paraphrasing anything, it should be in context with the essay, relevant, and should make proper sense. For 2 authors, it will be their surname and date. To cite more than 3 authors in the text, add al after the name of first author, which means and others. In bibliography, it will be more appropriate if you write the names of all the authors, include, and before the final author's name. For same author, more publishings. If the same author has published more than one work in the same year and you want to refer several of them, the citations should be listed in chronological order with lowercase letters after the date in order to differentiate them. For more authors, same sentence. If more than one author is used to illustrate a point in the same sentence, citations should be listed by earliest date first and in alphabetical order. For secondary referencing, you may wish to refer to studies that are themselves referred by another author. In such cases, both the original work and secondary source has to be cited. In the above example, if you know the primary source, then you will list in bibliography John cited in Newman. However, if you don't know the primary source, you will list only Newman. You can see in example 1 how to list if you know the primary source, and example 2 is how to list if you don't know the primary source. Thanks for watching. This was the first part of referencing, which explains how to cite references in the body of an essay, dissertation, or any academic work. In next video we will see how to list references or bibliography at the end of your work, which is the second part of referencing.